Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about our Icon Agent Award and 4 things you really need to know in order to become an Icon Agent with eXp Realty. But before I get started, make sure that you like, you share, you subscribe, and you click on the bell icon below. Couple things I want to tell you about the Icon Awards program is, with eXp Realty, we can attain to higher levels. So we come onto the company, we earn stock, right? When we first come onto the company with our first transaction, we actually get stock for that first transaction every anniversary year. And then we can cap. So with eXp Realty, we pay in $16,000 per year, which is about $2.6 million in production. And when we pay that $16,000 in, we have then become what we call capped agents. And we are now operating at 100% commission. We pay a $250 transaction fee to the company, but our commission is 100%. Okay? Then you can attain to a production level, and they call that an Icon Agent. So let's say I have attained cap status. And remember, that's about 2.6 million in production. And so for me to become an Icon Agent, I need to pay an additional $5,000 into the company. So if you take $250 per transaction, because that's what we pay once we've capped, you take that times 20 transactions, that's where we come up with the $5,000. Once we've done that on a production level, we become an Icon Agent. So the benefits of being Icon status is really a big deal. Because what the company does is they actually give us $16,000 worth of stock back for attaining that production award. So immediately what they do is they give you $8,000 up front in stock. And then they reserve $4,000 of that, and you are awarded that once you meet their cultural requirement. And one of the ways that you can meet their cultural requirement is really 2 ways. You can teach classes in our virtual live training sessions. You can step up to be a teacher. The other way is you can say, I'm going to be a mentor, and I'm going to teach somebody else my secrets of success on how I became an Icon Agent. So our mentor program is a really great program because as new agents coming on, we get to share those tips and tricks with them and help them become successful. The other way they do it is they actually withhold $2,000, and then they give $2,000 of shares when you attend the convention for the following year and the shareholder summit as well. So you get $2,000 each one of those events. So that's how they come up with the $16,000. So it's a great program to be a part of. They give you a very prestigious Icon Award. And I'm actually going to upload a picture of that so you can see that. But the beautiful thing about eXp is we can just keep attaining and growing to different levels within the company. Right now, I want you to remember to like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell icon to receive all future notifications. And make sure you stay to the end because we're going to actually give you the Icon benefit package that you can download and that you can review for yourself. So a couple questions I want to go over are some frequently asked questions that agents have about the Icon Agent. So the first one that I'm going to ask is, How do I sign up to become an Icon agent? Well, number one, you don't sign up. It's actually a production award. So you have to, of course, be an agent with eXp Realty. You have had to have capped, and then you do 20 transactions after you cap. So if you cap in the first 5 transactions, the first transaction, however it is that you cap, you pay that $16,000 in. Then after that, we pay $250 per transaction for 20 transactions. We're paying in an additional $5,000, and then we are Icon status. So it is a production award. Question number 2. When will I be recognized publicly as an Icon agent? So if my production hits Icon in June, then I am actually recognized in July. And eXp is really good about putting out there a notification of everybody in the company who makes Icon status. So July would actually be your anniversary date then for Icon. This is a great question. Can I apply my production at my former brokerage to eXp to help me achieve Icon? No, you can't. You actually have to be an eXp agent, and your production counts only at eXp towards your Icon status. Can my buyer's agents be Icons? No, they can't. So if your agents are part of a mega team, only the team lead on that team actually can be an Icon agent. When do I satisfy the cultural requirement of giving back? So obviously that cultural requirement of giving back is going to be done the following year. So you would have to make sure that you attend the shareholders convention, and then the convention, which is also in later in the year, which is usually held in October or November. You'd have to do that the following year, and then that's when you're awarded different parts of the stock. Was when you attend those. They actually have a really nice dinner for all the Icon agents, and they're given those awards, which is really great. So the recognition is at the shareholders meeting and the conventions. Ooh, this is a good question. Can I pay the company commission cap up front so I can become an Icon faster? No, you can't. It is per transaction as you close those sales, okay? So you can't just give them $5,000 out of one of your commissions. It doesn't work like that. It's $250 per transaction. This is a good one. If I represent both sides of a transaction, do I pay the full $250 transaction for each side of that transaction? Actually, no. One of the benefits of eXp is they would take just one charge of $250, and they would split that on each side. So you'd pay $125 on the buyer side, $125 on the listing side to equal your $250 fee for that transaction, which is really nice. And then one of the other questions they ask is, how do I track my Icon status? So we have a wonderful program called Enterprise. It's really how we track our business within eXp, and you can actually go on there, look at your production for the month, for the year. There's various ways to look at your production, and it will actually show you where you're at to attaining the Icon status, where you're at attaining the capping status, okay? So it's a really great program that eXp provides for each and every one of us. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and click on that bell icon below for future videos. And remember, if you want to know more on how you can become part of our international team that offers you 22 free coaches, and they teach you everything from social media to productivity to lead gen, make sure you click on the download below. And also remember, you receive over 50 hours of free live training every single week. So make sure to click on the download.